My toxic family banned me from our annual luxury summer vacation to keep it classy and stress-free, so I quietly canceled the $8,000 villa reservation I paid for and watched them ruin their own lives. My name is Leo. For years, my older sister Maya was the golden child of the family. My dad treated her like royalty, while I was always the afterthought. This year, my dad called me out of the blue. His voice was cold. "Leo, don't bother showing up for the family vacation in Miami this weekend. Maya wants a peaceful, high-class trip, and frankly, you just don't fit the vibe. We want it to be real family only." I sat there staring at my phone, completely stunned. My own father just told me I wasn't part of the real family. But there was one massive detail they completely forgot. Maya had asked me months ago to book the 5-bedroom luxury beachfront villa because her credit score was too low. I was the one who used my black card to book the $8,000 reservation. I didn't argue. I didn't yell. I just smiled, hung up the phone, and immediately called the villa management. "Yes, hello? I'd like to cancel my booking for this weekend, please." Since I canceled it 48 hours in advance, I got a full refund. The next morning, I woke up to a war zone on my phone. 34 missed calls from my dad, 18 furious texts from Maya. I blocked their numbers and went to get breakfast. Later that evening, it was our grandparents' 50th wedding anniversary dinner at a high-end restaurant. The entire extended family was there: uncles, aunts, cousins. The moment I walked in, Maya stood up, her face bright red with anger. She slammed her hand on the table. "You pathetic loser! You ruined our Miami trip. We drove 4 hours only to find out the reservation was canceled. You did this out of pure jealousy." My dad stood up too, pointing his finger at me. "You are an embarrassment to this family, Leo. You ruined your sister's vacation." The entire restaurant table went dead silent, staring at me like I was a monster, but I was prepared. I didn't say a word. I walked straight to the front of the private dining room where the restaurant had a giant projector set up for my grandparents' anniversary slideshow. I plugged my laptop directly into the HDMI cable. "Since everyone thinks I'm the villain," I said loudly, "let's look at the actual facts." The projector screen lit up. First, I showed the receipt of the $8,000 villa. The entire family gasped when they saw my name and my credit card on. Next, I pulled up Maya's text to her friends, bragging about how she booked a luxury villa to flex on. And finally, I pulled up a fraud alert email from my bank that arrived just 3 hours ago. It showed that my dad had tried to log into my personal banking app using an old password to rebook the villa, using my money without my permission. The silence in that room was deafening. My aunts were whispering. My grandparents looked completely disgusted at my dad and Maya. Maya looked like she wanted to melt into the floor, and my dad's face turned pale white. I unplugged my laptop, took a sip of my water, and looked at my father and sister. "Have a great summer vacation," I said with a smile. "But remember, you can't live a high-class life on a low-class budget." I walked out of the restaurant, leaving them to drown in their own embarrassment. Karma doesn't miss a single detail.